Bashan, there's a song in my head and it will not leave. And you know what it is? Never ending story.
Well, I'd like to say good on myself. Honey baked.
Oh, and Robert, that was so great. It reminded me of Virginia.
Yeah. But like Virginia, I didn't need any.
But it was very good. Yeah, it's always nice to do something other than just, the court.
Offer on site.
Let's not rush it.
People from the jail that are related to you, do not talk to them. We have to step outside.
Yeah. Wow. All right, everyone, I'm going to call the docket. When I call the docket, if you can stand, you'll need to stand and let me know you're here. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you're not here and a warrant may be issued for your arrest. Nicholas Carrion is in federal custody. Gabriel Diaz is being recalled for February 2nd. Let's see how my Spanish is getting. Jorge Alberto Cuellar Guevara.
Very good. Nice.
Thank you. I don't roll my R's anymore because the last time I did that, nobody showed up after that. So he's in custody. Philip Perez, Sinwell custody. Ryan Jordan Westbrook, federal custody. Alfonso Lopez, custody. Stacy Smith, custody. Matthew Stephen Martinez. Thank you. Michael Sanchez is being recalled for, that's set for December 1st. Yeah.
Okay.
Stephen Luis Limon. Jesus Suarez Marino. Thank you.
You need to stand.
Thank you. Rogelio Ibarra the fourth. James Edward Sanchez. Jonathan Godina, custody. Brian Marino, custody. Matthew Raymond Meyer. Thank you. Carissa Brooke Ramos. Thank you. Edward Anthony Lopez Jr.
Here.
Thank you. All right, but let me just tell all attorneys, we are recessing at 11:45 because I need to be at a meeting by 12. Do not rush me at 11:45 and say, Judge, just one more thing, because I'm just going to leave the bench and we'll see you back in the afternoon at 1:30. Kiara Henry. She's usually by video, Zoom. Okay. And let me see here. And she's here, always on time. Enrique Jacobe, custody. Nicholas Carrion, federal custody. Israel Gonzalez Jr. Eric Williams Simmons. Thank you. William Clark Gordon.
I will confer, Judge.
Thank you. James Oviedo. Thank you. Joseph Liam Rodriguez. Thank you. Julius Praxedes Martinez.
One that called and says he's no wait.
Okay. Isaac Cubios, custody. Julian Montez, Christian Garza, custody. James Alexander Oviedo. Sorry, you're on the docket more than once. Nicolette Lincoln Martins, custody. Adrian Garcia, Brian Marino, custody. Danny Rivas, thank you. Francisco Alvarado. Julian Montez, Jose Hazaras, Willie Phillips, custody. Darren Daniel Villarreal. Thank you. Jonathan Dreamer, custody. Israel Gonzalez Jr. Israel Gonzalez Jr. David Hernandez, Miguel Contreras, Christopher Anthony Mazuka Garcia, Audrey Bash, Bailey Corley, Isaiah Johnson, custody. Imani Robinson, is he in custody or is that virtual?
In custody, judge.
Okay. Gage Guerra, custody. Alvalino Lopez, custody. Valerie Medina, custody. Jose Manuel Escalante. Thank you. Luis De Leon, custody. Malik Lampkin.
That's supposed to be at 1:30.
All right, thank you. All right, is there anyone who came in later, your name was not called? All right, Stan, what is your name? Rogelio Ibarra. Is he on the docket today?
Page 3 in the bottom, judge.
All right, thank you. Have a seat. Anyone else? All right, everyone, these are the rules of the court. Please listen carefully to these rules. Please follow these rules. Today is Friday Eve, so I'm hopeful that everyone will follow these rules. Number one, I am recessing at 11:45. Do not rush me at 11:45 because I'm just going to walk off the bench and leave. You'll have to come back at 1:30. Do not rush the coordinator at 11:45 because guess what? I'm going to be leaving and there's nothing she can help you with. She cannot give you a reset. She cannot do any of that. You'll have to come back at 1:30. Second, when we're on the record, please don't stand or talk behind the court reporter. If anybody wants to make her job more difficult than it already is, just raise your hand. So I'm assuming nobody wants to do that. So don't talk behind her when we're on the record. You'll know we're on the record because I will have called the style of the case. If you have a client who's in custody and you're in the box and you're talking behind her, just raise your hand. The deputy will move you to the other end if that's a place available. If you have a client who's in custody, yes, your client needs to be brought out. You know why? Because your client was awakened at the Bexar County Jail. Deputy Laura, is it like 3 a.m. or something? They wake them up?
Yes.
There is nothing worse being woken up at 3:30 a.m. or 3 a.m. and then they have you over there and it's cold in the back and then you don't get to come out and see anyone. So yes, they need to be brought out. Once you've requested that the deputy bring your client out, please do not leave the courtroom. For security reasons, there's a limited number of inmates that can be brought out. If your client wishes to speak in a language other than English, whether you speak the language or not, we will need to have an interpreter. Let the coordinator know that you need an interpreter. The other thing, we are going paperless, so sign your name in when you are ready to approach the court. So that means you've conferred with the state, conferred with your client. If it's a probation matter, if it's a plea, let the clerk know because it's no good for me to call you and then you say you're waiting on the paperwork. In the back, Ms. Abrams, can you raise your hand? She's with probation. She's an integral part of this legal system. So if your client is on probation, if your client is seeking probation, you need to confer with her because I'm going to ask her opinion. Criminal Trial Division is here. Family violence is here. They will take you in the order of appearance. So everyone, let's keep things moving smoothly. We're not retired. We're not going to be retired unless we win the lottery over the weekend. I'm going to play. Maybe I'll be back here on Monday, maybe not, depending on the results. So everyone, please confer and let's have a great Friday Eve. Deputy Laura, if I win the lottery, I'm not going to retire. I'm just pretending.
That's his dream. Chuck is actually. He changes.
Is there any defense attorney here who has access to the federal PACER system? Jason,
Good morning, Judge.
hi, do you have access to the federal PACER system?
I don't.
Process.
I,
I don't know why we're not allowed to have access to that.
I don't know why either. As a defense attorney, I have very limited access to much of anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that my client has a warrant out when I can't see him on the public data system. That's my only clue. Judge, I'm here on Ryan Westbrook. I'm sorry to just jump in, but I think I've already signed a discovery. I know you wanted us to
All right.
make sure that the state had
You
given
okay
us
with
everything.
Yvonne?
I can't recall if we
Oh,
signed.
so he's in federal
He
custody,
is.
so I need to know,
January is his next plea date.
all
You
right.
wanted us to come back and make sure the state had given us all the discovery so that we were ready to go when he does make his way over
All
here.
right, let me,
I couldn't recall if I'd signed a discovery previously, but I thought that I did.
okay, let me sign into Odyssey.
Yes, Westbrook.
You can be slightly slow.
Well, so am I. Judge Roman asked me if my client was mentally competent. I said, way more than I am, Judge. I have joke Tourette's. They just come out. No, okay, I'll get the state to do that.
And Jason, on Westbrook,
Yes, Judge.
the setting in federal court, is that for a plea?
Supposed to be a plea date, Judge.
All right, and you say in January?
It was in January. I was trying to look that up again to see what specific day it was. I'll make sure I have that for you while I'm waiting for the discovery. Judge.
All right, thank you.
Israel Gonzalez?
There she is.
There you are. Jerry and Daniel Villarreal? The details. Yes. And are you? Francisco Alvarado. Roberto Alvarado. Carissa Brooke.
Okay, check, I have one here.
Yes.
On page 3. Fourth one back. Jesus Suarez.
Okay, thank you. All right, Jesus Suarez Marino.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. Oh, come up, sir. Good morning. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right, on this case, today is your plea deadline date. So have you all reached an agreement or do you want a jury trial?
We have not reached an agreement. We need a jury trial.
All right, and I'll need to make sure that you all have your acknowledgement of discovery.
Give that to you.
All right, so your plea deadline date has expired. The court will not accept any plea bargain agreements in this case without good cause. Otherwise, you have to plead open to the court. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. How long do y'all expect this case to last?
Say 3 days. Tops.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a jury trial date, 3 days.
Just a second, Judge, I want to make sure it's not all done. Okay, February 10th.
All right, that will be your jury trial date. Counsel, is there any motions that need to be heard?
Not today, though.
All right, just have a seat. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. And counsel, if you'll make sure you sign the acknowledgement of discovery before you leave.
Sorry.
All right, and state, is this alleged to have been a adult or not an adult? An adult?
Adult victim, yes, Your Honor.
All right. And counsel, I was just asking because I wanted to make sure there were no CPS records or anything. All right, thank you.
Somebody,
Anyone else ready?
Yes, Judge, on page 6, third one down.
No.
William Gordon.
No, no. Like, give me that error recognition.
Give me both. Would you?
All right, William Gordon?
Where Judge, that's my case.
Yes. All right.
So we reached an agreement,
Mhm.
but it's a to-do offer. So we'd like to see if we can do the plea the week after next. It's going to be straight time, no application.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. If you can reset this for December 1st for disposition.
Let's see, I'll get you a copy. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And counsel, before you leave, so that we'll already have it, if you can make sure an acknowledgement of discovery is
Will do.
completed. Anyone else? All right, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so 18 is Tuesday.
All right, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just. Hey. Oh, it went very well. There were a lot of questions, of course. Till like 7:15, 7:20.
That's good. And they all showed up?
Well,
Hmm.
the people who showed up were Oscar Salinas, Melly Carrion, Ashley Botard, and Shannon Locke.
And who was the fourth one?
Shannon
Oh,
Locke.
Shannon.
Yeah.
Oh, so,
And the other people, Jason had an birthday for his mom. And Trey Martinez Fisher, he hasn't officially declared as far as filing the treasure and all of that. So,
well, that's good. That's fun.
yeah. So it was, I thought it was informative for people if you don't know any of them. So that was good.
Did they get lots of questions?
Yes.
See, I thought it would be great if they had Jason on and Trey Martinez Fisher and Nelson Wolf.
So this is. I just talked to.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Who has absolutely zero chance.
Yeah.
All right, is the paperwork ready?
Almost ready to vote. And then it's for an
Okay.
I'm still.
I went down there. Yeah, she said, "Tell me you're bringing court." She's.
It's order. Sorry, this kind of situation.
You ready?
Now I'm taking this plea up. And then I'll take that up.
I'm swearing.
Yeah.
That's when it was recalled from. Yeah. Okay, let me see. What kind of case it is? I'll take a look at it. I'll see if I can look.
How big is this? And if you have family upstairs, and I've talked to them, so they already asked to step out.
Don't call Tom back.
You must like station.
No.
This is not.
Sorry. What?
Julian James Montez Jr.
Be early, Judge.
Oh, awesome. All right, if everyone could please whisper. Court is calling 2025 CR 010818. State versus Julian James Montez Jr. Can I have parties announced?
Bob Brabach for Montez.
And are you Mr. Montez? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Montez, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, ma'am, we do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Montez, did you review court's admonishments with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged by indictment with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams. That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to present you with any defenses?
Yes.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, he's mentally competent.
I'm sorry, if I could have that trial court certification back. Thank you. Mr. Montez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
Oh, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, sir.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry into the country. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 6 years in the prison. There's $1,000 fine, and the state is silent on your application. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, sir.
Defense?
Yes, ma'am.
State? Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, sir.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, are there been any such motions?
No, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor, seat off receipts, exhibit 1 and all.
No, no objection, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? State you may be excused. Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, sir.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses? The state would call in the right to remain silent.
Yes, sir.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Counsel, if you want to request a PSI and TAP evaluation, it will take approximately 8 to 12 weeks because there's a backlog.
Yes.
And, or if you want, he can be brought back sooner, probably in about 2 weeks. And you can bring whatever evidence you want the court to consider.
We can come back in 2 weeks.
All right, and you're waiving PSI?
No, I think we want a PSI. I think
All right, so then that's 8 to 12 weeks.
we'll do the PSI.
All right, I need a date for PSI and TAP.
January 8th.
All right, we'll see you back on January 8th. At that time, I'll make a decision on your application based upon whatever evidence is presented to the court. All right, thank
You
you.
judge.
Have a seat, sir.
Yeah, who's next?
Page, 6, fourth one down, James of Dearborn.
That's my case, Judge.
All right, if you have them come up, please.
Judge,
All right, and Rick, are you all handling both cases?
and Hunter Morris is here on the other one.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hunter?
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Wrong.
Oh, wrong-
That's
wrong
my
person.
Never mind, Hunter.
All
CTD is handling the felon possession.
right, but Hunter, we still appreciate you. All right, so today is a plea deadline date.
And we're gonna reject that, Judge. We'd like a trial setting.
All right. So how long do y'all expect this trial to last?
I'd say so.
I'm sorry,
3 days.
3 days. I need a jury trial date, 3 days, and counsel, if you'll make sure you do an acknowledgement of discovery,
Yes, ma'am. I'll work on that.
February 10th.
February 10th.
No, I'm putting this down. I'll get you out of here in a second. I'll meet you then. Oh, okay. It's the next one.
All right, thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Thank you.
Oh, I was just hanging to see when Mr. Dreamer. gets
Yeah,
reset.
I'm gonna put that on the. No, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna press on there. Now in a second. He's got one with him.
And the person that is taking up the spot. Moving, not like. I think it's.
Criminal trial division on James Ovia. If you could make sure acknowledgement of discovery is done for your case as well, please.
Oh, no, there's a couple in front of us.
I misunderstood the assignment. Judge, I was sad to miss the lunch yesterday.
See?
I was talking to a group, a Parkinson's group in the med center.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, that is fine. You know what? We always do one for Christmas too. So we'll see you then.
But I popped in and it looked like the joy is coming back.
We had a lot of fun.
Good. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I was.
All right, who's next?
Page 4, bottom, Edward Lopez.
Okay.
All right, Edward Lopez. Hello. All right. So on this case, do you have all the discovery?
No, Your Honor, and we've made an appointment for 1:30 on Monday to review a video that the nature of the video is such that we can only view it in the DA's office.
And
And
that's the only discovery?
I believe so, Your Honor. What I want the court to understand is that it could be dispositive on the video if, when we view it. I don't want to say too much.
Mhm.
But I think you understand what we're talking about. And if we need to try the case, we're probably going to request some CPS records.
Now, the CPS record should have already been turned over
Okay,
because that was, you also, or either the court mentioned CPS records in September. So you should already have CPS records.
okay. I'll check with Mario, my co-counsel on that, Your Honor. You could be correct.
Hmm.
So, but we're gonna, on Monday at 1:30, we're gonna view the video.
All right, Ms. Ferguson,
Yes, ma'am.
set this for the second week. Y'all will need to confer off docket. Set this for a second week in December for a plea deadline date.
December 11th.
All right.
And we will get an email on that, Your Honor.
Oh, however, he's gonna have to sign a reset form.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Sir, you can wait in the gallery. Thank you. And have your client sign it and bring it back to me and I'll give him copies.
Is there fine here? Well, he needs to take that to Judge Nahara. Thank you.
Morning, everyone. Myself.
Mr. Wolf's ready. Hey, for you.
Thank you. Just give me one moment to put this in the system. All right, on Mr. Westbrook.
Judge, pretrial January 6th, jury selection January 12th.
Okay. Jury trial, you say January 12th?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, on Ryan Westbrook, I need a jury trial date and a plea deadline date in February.
Yes, I can do. February 17th.
All right, state on Westbrook, you all need to have him bitch warrant if he's completed his matters in federal custody. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Bye-bye.
And I'm sorry, Norma, give me that date one more time.
February 17th.
Okay, thank you. All right, on James Oviedo.
We'll be able,
Yes.
getting close, Jake.
All right. Why is there a PF number on this? Shouldn't it be CR?
Is that, I think that's that's CTDs.
All right.
Yeah, Rick's working on the other one.
All right, because I think he's been indicted on CTDs. All right, who else is ready?
Page 9, fourth one down, Judge. That's up.
Jose Angel Caceres.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right. So how are you doing today?
They're not fun.
Okay. All right. So on this case, where are we on discovery?
Your Honor, this time it looks like we are missing quite a bit. I'm not sure that I need to get it completed yet. You can have it. I just need to get it. But it is a surveillance video and it is phone extraction and multiple computer extractions.
All right. And then is there any CPS records?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any school records?
Your Honor, in this case, there are 6 different victims. So I don't have any school records at the moment. Defense is not requested.
Are you going to be requesting school records?
Your Honor, I don't know because I haven't gotten the discovery to start off with.
School
got-
records?
Mhm.
So if there's school records, is there any type of therapy records? Just make sure they're available.
Your Honor, one other thing
Mhm.
is any type of sensitive case like this, I always have my client watch the forensic interview with me.
Mhm.
And we want to arrange a time and maybe during the holidays, may be a good without, when you don't have a jury, that Mr. Casares can be brought over, but in the jury room to allow us to watch it or
Yep.
stay in the courtroom if the courtroom is clear.
You'd have to make an arrangement with the deputy, so speak to them about the scheduling issues, because they will be in charge of security. And if
Mhm.
you all will both get a date from them.
Your Honor, one thing that came up is the state wants to be present during the time that my client and I watched the video. I've
Why?
never had anybody, the state present. I've had the deputy present. Oh, no, it's okay.
Whenever this process yesterday was a different case, and that was a solution that came up. So like I told the defense counsel, I don't mind asking it whatever way. I'm totally fine with that.
Okay, great.
Mhm.
Yeah, and if we can do it. Yeah, but yeah, the holiday may be a good time because it's a little without a jury.
Okay.
So we can get that
All
scheduled,
right.
Your
But
Honor.
what I can tell everybody is if there is an issue with her and her client being allowed to view it alone, and when I say view alone, the deputies will have to be here because he's in custody. But if there's another issue, we can have a hearing on it. And what I can tell everybody, I don't think that it is appropriate for the prosecution to be present when a defense attorney is reviewing evidence with their client, unless the defense attorney has no objections to it, because maybe they want to discuss issues. Now, because your client is in custody, the deputies will be present because they're in charge of security.
And yes, Your Honor, and I
Yes.
think that was more to, if we couldn't get a jury room and we had to do it upstairs in our conference room. So we just need to work out logistics.
Mhm.
All right, thank you. Ms. Ferguson, I need a reset for discovery. If you can set this in late January.
Yes, ma'am.
Seems like a good day.
All right, thank you. And then if you'll discuss with the deputies a date to have him brought over to view videos.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who's ready?
Case one, first one on the docket, Nicholas Carrion. I did one.
Nicholas, carry on. Good morning.
This is the individual who's a federal custody.
All right, so what are the federal dates?
He's already been sentenced. He's in federal prison. His
Okay.
mother's here. She informed me that she thinks he's gonna land in Fort Worth. I told the prosecutors that. They've, I guess, been working on trying to get him.
All right, so is this going to be a jury trial? Okay,
I couldn't tell you. I
how
don't,
long do y'all expect the trial to last?
just simple, 3 days.
All right,
Yeah.
Ms. Ferguson,
Yes.
and if I could see the state on carry on. All right, Norma, on this case, if you can set it for a jury trial date and a plea deadline date, December.
We did try to get him here from the Fed, and they told us that it's gonna be another 6 to 8 weeks until they release him.
Hasn't he already been sentenced?
He's in transit from whatever holding facility he was at to his like final resting place for prison, like the facility he's going to be housed at, and they said that they can't release him to us until he gets there. So we were told it's gonna be another 6 to 8 weeks. until we
Oh,
have-
we'll see. All right, Ms. Ferguson, set it for December.
Number 9.
All right, counsel,
Sure,
December 9th.
thank you. Judge, I
Thank
have
you.
another individual who is on bond. It,
Just 1 second. I have to put this in the system.
how are you?
Oh.
Good, good. What's that?
I don't know. Yes, a plum. Thank you, thank you so much. I get a lot of compliments. I guess that's why I bought it. I liked it. Everyone else.
All right, yes, counsel.
The other one I have is Joseph Rodriguez, Judge. He's,
Case 6.
Did one done.
Joseph Rodriguez.
oh, here's the discovery acknowledgement.
Thank you. Look, you are anticipating. I appreciate that.
Judge, the state has made us an offer and we're not declining it. My client has a job in which he's working 6 and 7 days a week. We're sort of contemplating things. I also open up their file today.
Okay, I'm sorry, I cannot hear.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then I also opened up the state's file today and there's several disclosures about officers being under investigation. So I need to look into those sorts of things too.
All right, state. Disclosures concerning officers.
I'm sorry, on Joseph Rodriguez, there are a number of disclosures in there. I was on the red, I want to look into what this one.
Okay.
So make sure they're available for him.
The disclosures are in the file. If you think you need something more than what's in there, then he'll just let us know. We'll work on it.
All right, Norma, set this for a plea deadline date in December. This will be your final plea deadline date. The court will not extend plea deadline date further. Norma, if you'll just put it on December 9th as well.
Okay.
All right, is there anything else? Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Just have a seat. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You didn't need me to sign on mine. Got it on, did you? Okay, thank you.
All right, who else is ready?
Page 13, first one. I'm ready.
Imani Robinson.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning.
I'm present on her, Judge. It's a motion to set bond. We reach an agreement.
All right. Could you give me the bond information? All right, it has lead attorney as,
I just filed a notice. This was accepted this morning.
okay.
I e-filed it yesterday, but it was accepted this morning.
All right, is she coming forward?
She's in custody, Judge.
Oh, she needs to be brought out.
Okay.
Is she here?
Imani Robinson?
Here you go. All right. Who else is ready?
Page 2, third one down. Conference senior.
All right, Constance Sewell.
She's still downstairs, Judge, we'll bring her up.
All right, so if their person is not here and they're in custody, they're not ready. Anyone else ready?
10,
She's out here.
page 10, 2 and 14.
Jonathan Dreamer. Mr. Dreamer, come down. All right, and this appears to be criminal trial division and also family violence. There's a new case.
Pick.
Oh, it's Pick.
Yes.
Hi.
So Judge, just the backstory. So I've been coming to court repeatedly on the family violence case. There's been I guess a case with Pick, or a couple cases with Pick that have been kind of percolating. And then he was indicted, I guess, on how many counts?
I'm gonna get out my.
Okay.
Multiple, yes. Eight counts, Judge.
All right, and is that on the kidnapping?
Yes.
Okay.
So I've been appointed to those cases now. I don't have any discovery on them. So obviously, I think the discussion all along was those are going to be the cases we were going to try. I'm a bit taken aback by the 8 different counts, a little, I think, overreached by the previous prosecutor, but nevertheless, I'd ask for I guess, discovery deadline so I can try to get the discovery on those new cases and figure out what I'm doing with them. And then on a side note, he tells me when he was magistrated on the new cases, no bonds were set.
Mhm.
So, which I found kind of unusual, but I don't know who did the magistration, but I'd ask the court to set bonds on those cases. I don't see why he wasn't given a bond when he was magistrated.
All right, and this is on the newly indicted case?
Yes.
Yes, Judge, with the support. You have to report.
All right, do y'all want to proceed with an oral motion to
Yeah,
set
I
bond?
would, Judge.
And state, are you prepared to proceed?
Make sure I have everything. I think this would be enough, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Yes,
And what I can tell you is on the 2024 CR 0924 case, which is the assault family household. Let me see. Okay, he has a bond on that one.
He was out on bond when all with these new cases finally got indicted.
Okay. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 013272, State versus Jonathan Dreamer. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state, for the defense?
Robert Mauer.
And are you Mr. Dreamer? All right, defense, are you requesting a bond?
I am, Judge. I'm requesting the court set bonds on the cases that he was magistrated on, but no bonds were set.
All right. Any objection to the defense having an oral motion to set bond?
None, Judge, but the state would like to proffer a report from this court's review.
All right, just one moment. Any witnesses?
No, Judge. I mean, I can tell you, look,
I'll need,
for purposes of the bond hearing, I guess I can call Jonathan Dreamer.
all right, could you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
They need to speak louder.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Jonathan Dreamer.
All right, defense, you may proceed.
Jonathan, I know you've been incarcerated
Just one
since,
second, I'm sorry. Everyone, please whisper, we're on the record. You may proceed.
you've been in custody since you were picked up on these new charges, correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you, I guess, once you were arrested, you lost your job, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any family who can help you make bond if you're given one by the judge?
Yes, my my niece and my sister.
Okay, and do you know how much money they have set aside or can get for bonds?
They don't make much, but I know they could at least get like 1,000.
Okay, and do you have bail bondsman you can work with that you might be able to work payment plans with?
Cowboy bill.
Okay, all right, I have nothing further to.
All right, state, any questions?
Mr. Dreamer, were you on bond in the family case when you picked up these cases? Or did these have to prior to the family case?
Judge, I'm gonna object to any, I mean, if the court wants to review the records, I don't want my client talking about dates, but I think, well, the court's aware and there's judicial record that my client was out on bond. These cases were filed at large when we were coming to court, and then he got picked up once they got indicted.
All right, so here's the court's question.
Yes.
The case that he is indicted on that he doesn't have a bond for,
Yes, Judge.
what is the alleged offense date?
November 8th. And also November 8th.
Okay,
That might be a stenographic error.
Yeah, that's an error.
So November 8th of 2023.
all right. And then the case that he previously had bond for, you're saying the assault family violence case, what's the alleged offense date on that case?
Yes.
Yes.
October of 22, Judge.
Okay. All right, state, you may proceed.
No additional questions.
All right, I have a few questions and it's questions that are related to bond. First, in defense, if you know the answer to this, you can answer it or your client can answer it. Has there been any type of mental health diagnosis in the past or any type of mental health medication that has been previously prescribed to your client?
There's nothing that I'm aware of. Did you have any sort of previous psychiatric?
No.
And there was, I know they do mental health evaluations at the jail, but I didn't receive any red flags
Okay.
on that at all.
And then my other question, in the past, has there been any type of drug use?
Not that I'm aware of.
No.
All right, any other questions?
None from the stage.
All right, any other witnesses?
No, Judge.
State, any witnesses or evidence for the court to review?
Yes, Judge. Judge, at this time, I would offer state's one pursuit just for the purposes of this court's review and steering.
I have no objections.
Okay. States exhibits 1 and 2 are admitted for purposes of this hearing. And the court will review.
I lost mine, lost, but I also got previous already. Where's it? Sorry, got entries 2025. Seal. 02282.
All right, the court has reviewed States Exhibits 1 and attachments. Any other evidence?
No other evidence.
All right. Defense, what amount? I'll just figure out what amount you're asking for and then I'll hear argument.
Well, Judge, I can tell you, I was a bit taken aback by the sheer amount of charges that were filed because I think the previous discussions didn't quite encompass all of those. I mean, obviously there's a bond schedule in place, but I'd ask the court to look to the low end just based upon the sheer number of counts that were filed. I think a lot of those are probably going to go away. I'd ask the court to set bonds on each charge at 25,000. I think it'll be hard for them to make it, but it still gives them an opportunity. I don't think there was GPS in place before, but that might be appropriate in this circumstance if the court is concerned about safety to the community.
State,
Judge, is this court setting bond by case number or by county?
case number.
Case number?
Yes.
That's the cumulative bond of the case be 150, the full GPS if released.
Well, if it's all in one case, then I'd ask the bond be set at 100.
All right. And I'm saying all in one case because it makes it easier for the clerks.
Sure.
And so this is under cause number 2025 CR 01327. And what I can tell you, Mr. Dreamer, according to new case law, you're not entitled to bond, but I haven't received the evidence on the previous allegation of the assault family violence to make a decision to deny you bond. But this is what the court will do. There's to be no contact with the complainant. There's to be full GPS, waive fees, and the court will set your bond at $200,000. And I need a date for discovery on this case, please. And counsel, I know the previous discovery date on this case was today, but you've been in jury trial.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so if we could do a discovery date for that last week in December.
I'll be here.
All right, so your discovery is going to be December 18th. And if someone, I'm going to give you all a blank form. If on the blank form, if you could write down the court's ruling with regards to the bond motion so that the clerks may have it.
Yeah, yeah. No, post about it. I'll assume that's about it. No, no, I can look it up. You'll be the one here.
All right, could you grab that from the printer, please? And counsel, if your client can just sign that acknowledging that he's on notice,
Yes, ma'am.
and if all parties will sign that. All right, yes, thank you.
Yes,
Is there anything else?
No, Judge.
Any questions, Mr. Dreamer? Any questions? All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be done in just a minute. And judge.
Yes,
And approach.
yes, just give me a second.
Sure, sure.
And the only thing I'm removing off that, it was an agreed bond, so I'm gonna
Yes, ma'am.
I thought
Okay.
she offered.
Yeah,
They were admitted.
Well, they were offered for just the purposes of the deal.
All right, then let's go back on the record. State's Exhibits 1 and attachments were offered for review. It's my understanding from state and defense that it was not to be admitted into evidence. So State's Exhibits 1 and 2 are withdrawn. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes, I am, yeah.
Thank you. Amani Robinson, before she comes up, counsel, is this a motion to revoke?
It is.
Have you all conferred on the motion?
I haven't, Judge. I just got retained on her last night. So I got here to get a motion to set the bond for her.
All right, could I see the motion to revoke?
I still have it, Judge, because Ms. Abrams had sent me a copy.
Thank you.
On, Ms. Robinson's case,
Mhm.
we are not ready to proceed on the motion to revoke.
Okay, oh no, we're just doing the bond.
Okay, I just wanted to let.
Sure, no, no problem. And counsel, I wanted to see the motion to revoke to see if there's any need for no contact orders.
I don't believe so, Judge, but I don't want to,
Well, I mean, based upon the number one that's in there,
what's number one?
assault.
Okay.
I don't know why this isn't pulling up. 008-663. I'm gonna try to look this up by name because Odyssey is not pulling her up. All righty, Imani Robinson.
And I conferred with the state this morning, Judge, and we did reach an agreed amount. If the court
All right.
honors that amount.
Date. Imani Robinson, the court is calling 2024 CR 008-663. State versus Imani Robinson. Could I have parties announced for the record?
David Andre Woodard for Imani.
And are you Miss Robinson?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, defense, you're here requesting a bond, is that correct?
Correct, Judge.
All right, and defense, what bond amount are you requesting, or is there an agreement? I'm sorry? All right, Miss Abrams, and state you may be excused. On this case, she's currently on probation. Is there any conditions that need to be added as far as any no contact orders, any mental health or drug issues that need to be addressed with the bond?
Trying to keep it up on the red.
2024 CR 008-663.
Get monitored. It's the allegations for failure to report.
Okay.
And judge, I don't show that there's any type of conditions for anything of mental health.
All right. Thank you. Has your client, since I've last seen her, has there been any type of mental health issues, any mental health diagnosis?
Not to my knowledge, Judge.
No. Okay.
Did I have that name when you're right?
Just one moment.
No, Judge, she doesn't wish to speak.
All right. There's going to be, the court will follow your agreed order. There's a $7,000 bond, full GPS waive fees. There's to be no contact with the complainant. And the court's order is to be entered on November 21st state. And the reason why it's November 21st is because the complainant needs to be notified that she'll be released. If you're able to contact the complainant today, then it can be entered into the system today. All right. And then Ms. Ferguson, if you can set this, counsel, do you have all of the discovery?
I don't, Judge.
All right. Norma, if you can set this for the first week in December. All right, it'll be set for December 4th. And probation, that's for them to obtain the discovery. All right, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Right, and if you'll check with the state and come back to me on whether or not the order should be placed in the system today or tomorrow.
Okay, thanks, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
State, is that MACKAY or EY? Okay, thank you. Patrick Ballantyne.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. Who do you have?
I have Luis De Leon. It's a motion to set bond on a MTR. He is in custody.
All right. Have you conferred with the state?
I conferred with the state on, I believe it was Tuesday. We had an agreed recommendation for the bond, but I know that you like to hear testimony concerning any
Yes.
special conditions, so that's why we came back today.
All right. Thank you. Deputy Laura, is Luis De Leon out here?
Sorry, Luis De Leon,
Yes. Can you have him brought out?
he's downstairs, Judge.
All right. They'll bring your client out in a moment, Mr. Ballantyne. Once he's brought out, we'll take up your matter.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right. Who else is ready?
Page 2, third one down.
Constance Sewell? All right, so I'm assuming the sanity issue was addressed
It was, Judge.
Yes.
and the results were same? All right, and you have all discovery?
While we were waiting for the evaluation, I did go through the biopsy. We were missing, I think it turns out we were missing DNA and serology labs from Texas DPS crime laboratory, so I did put a rest on those things. So this moment, I do use it, would be at least 60 days.
Okay, so the court has a hard time understanding with the nature of the case, why anybody didn't think there should be DNA.
I think so, Judge. The easiest thing would be just to order it excluded and then we could.
All right, this is going to be set for jury trial and the plea deadline date at the same time. How long do y'all expect this trial?
My is at least 4 or 5 days, 6 days.
All right, Norma, I need a jury trial date, 4 to 5 days. And this needs to be set no later than February.
The courts indicated that if we're at trial and those results aren't back, that obviously they would be inadmissible.
Oh, I mean, I'll hear
Okay. All right.
Yeah. and make my ruling.
You do the February 10th.
All right, February 10th is going to be your jury trial date. What I can tell you, counsel, I don't understand. We've been on this case since March, and it shouldn't take a year to obtain DNA evidence.
I agree. Judge.
Otherwise, something shouldn't be indicted. Yeah, it's like, don't indict it. All right, so we're going to be back for a jury trial date and a plea deadline date on February 10th, 2026. So everybody be expected to go. Miss Sinwell, you'll be brought over dressed for trial. You'll be dressed in whatever clothing whatever civilian clothing you have at the jail. If you wish to be attired in something differently for trial, you'll need to do a clothing exchange. Counsel, my understanding, the jail has changed that. So you need to have her clothing exchange done within 72 hours of trial.
You mean before 70 hours before trial? Judge?
Yes. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Have a seat, ma'am.
I have one more, Judge. I think it's on the same.
All right, who is,
On page 8, Judge, fifth one down, Danny Rivas.
Have a seat.
all right, have a seat. Danny Rivas.
Then will.
All right. So what is happening with this case?
Judge, an offer was made today, conveyed today. My client would like a little bit of time to consider that offer.
All right, Norma, set this for the first week in December. That will be your plea deadline date. The court will not extend it any further. All right, we'll see you back on December 2nd.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you. Once you sign the reset form, you excuse, and if you could make sure I have the acknowledgement of discovery.
I will, Judge. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, and is Luis DeLeon out?
Not yet, Judge.
All right, thank you.
And Your Honor, if I may,
Yes,
with that one, that's with Vic, I just texted them to come down as well.
sorry.
That Luis Dillon case is with Pitt. I just texted them to come down. It's either gonna be Hunter or
Okay.
one of the other ones.
All right, thank you. All right, who else is ready?
Page 14, put one down, general pain.
Daryl Payne. Good morning. So he's in a state of crisis. My understanding, there are some misdemeanor cases.
It's just informed by probation, but we've been, I've had, as you know, I can only contact Don.
Yes.
They had tried to get him to go to appointments, we were scheduled a couple of times, and unfortunately, now he's in custody, so I will set a bail visit, but I wasn't sure if you wanted me to approach on this status, so.
Well, on this case, based upon the information that you all have given me, there's probably going to have to be a competency evaluation, which I anticipate he's going to be determined to be incompetent. And then we're going to have to wait for that to resolve itself. So this is probably going to have to be set in the new year. And if counsel, if you discover something in December, that means he's competent and ready to proceed, just let the court know, we'll make that happen. But there's nothing I can do.
I understand, Your Honor, I just, since he was on the docket, I wanted to approach.
No, I appreciate it. And I regret that there is not a hospital or any of that, because he probably needs long-term care to address the mental health issues. So we'll set it in late January. I need a late January date. All right, and it will just be for status counsel.
And Your Honor, I'll move them, and of course, I will file the competency as soon as I have them.
Okay. All right, and could you reach out maybe to his brother and let him know?
Of course.
And I don't know if that's an appropriate placement anymore. Not that the brother's doing anything wrong, but I don't think he's equipped to make sure he takes his medication and all of that. All right, thank you.
Closer to.
All right, who else is ready?
Page 4, first one, James Sanchez.
James Edward Sanchez.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. Hello. All right, today's plea deadline date.
Judge, there's additional discovery that we need. There's evidently some CPS records out of New Mexico. So state said that they would subpoena to get those. But we need a little more time.
Yes, previously we have the CPS records from Texas, and we have disclosed those over to defense. Defense pointed out the New Mexico records today. So I went ahead and sent you a request for this to be approved.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a jury trial date and a plea deadline date. Put this in February.
Yes, ma'am. Let's do February 24th, Judge.
All right, February 24th, you'll either reach an agreement or either you will be in jury trial.
Thank you, Judge.
Once you sign the reset form, you are excused. Thank you. All right, next.
Page 2, second one, Philip Bennett.
Philip Perez. Hello, Mr. Perez. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? All right, what is the update on the mental health evaluation?
Judge, may I comment on that?
Yes.
I just reached out to Lori because I had done the application online for the assistance from the MAC and they didn't respond. So I finally spoke with Lori, maybe a few days ago. And I filed a motion for the mental evaluation and they're gonna get back with me on that. I'm not sure how long that process will take. But he's
Right,
gonna-
Norma, can you call the magistrate's court, ask them if they received the evaluation? Because the court has already signed it.
But we had kind of discussed that strategy going forward either way, Judge. I just filed a motion to be absolutely certain that's done.
Okay,
I apologize for not being here on Monday.
no problem.
No one's answering.
All right, set this for January.
What section?
Yes.
Next January 12th.
All right, they should have information on your competency evaluation at that time. Thank you. Do you have any questions about anything? All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, Mr. DeLeon? Luis DeLeon? Has he been brought out or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Who else is ready?
Page, 13. Second, third and fourth for gig together.
All right, State Engaged. Gara, have you had a chance to review the defense's request for bond? Are y'all ready to proceed? All right, court is calling 2025 CR 008. I'm sorry, 2025 CR 006868, 2025 CR 006869, 2025 CR 006870. State versus Gage Gara. Could I have parties announce?
Trey Maurer for Mr. Ghetto.
And are you Mr. Gara?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, defense is requesting a bond be set in each of these cause numbers. Does he not currently have a bond counsel?
Your Honor, his bond, he's currently remanded without bond. I believe through my conversation with Lauren that we have came to an agreement to reinstate the current bonds.
Well, I see here that he was remanded without bond based upon a violation report. Does anybody know what the violation
Your
report
Honor,
is concerning?
I believe it was that he FTA'd on a misdemeanor out of County Court 9. And then I believe that, and then you issued a judge's warrant based on that FTA, I believe is the timeline of events.
All right, could I have a copy of the violation report, please, if anyone has it?
Your Honor, I've got a copy of it right here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I'm trying to find the one where I ruled upon it.
mine.
Counsel, if you would give us a moment
Sure.
while I pull that up.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure the ruling I make is an appropriate one. Just
good.
give us a moment.
Yes, would you like my client to sit down?
Yes, and let me give that to you.
Thank you.
I need the order that I ruled upon. Ah,
that what you're looking for?
yes, thank you. All right, I'm sorry about that, Mr. Guerra. I know he has crutches. If he wants to remain there, he can remain there. All right, we're back on the record. So state, in regards to this case, you're asking that the previous bonds be the same amount be reinstated?
Yes, Judge, on the penalties, I would ask, or this week, defense counsel and I agreed on releasing the $12,000 bonds because the plea from and that one was already dealt with.
Okay. And how was it resolved?
That one's still showing pending as well as these felonies, and it looks like it is, the misdemeanor is next set on 12/4 for the arraignment, so I can send a global after.
And Your Honor, I'm not sure what's going on with the misdemeanor. The attorney record he had on these felonies is also the attorney record on the misdemeanor. That attorney withdrew on all felonies. I'm not sure if he intended to withdraw on the misdemeanor as well, but he still shows the attorney record on that case.
All right. And I'm assuming he's on ignition interlock?
I believe- Your Honor, again, I'm not the attorney of record on that case, but I can pull it up and see right now.
Okay.
I don't see the ignition interlock ordered on this case, Your Honor. Not that I can see.
All right. In each cause number, the court is going to set the bonds at $12,000. The court is going to order outpatient treatment, waive the fees. And that's outpatient treatment for substance abuse. And there will be ignition interlock. On all accessible vehicles. All right, and let me see what date we're gonna come back on.
I have a 12/4 date, Your Honor, as a final discovery in here.
All right, well, we'll keep it at 12/4.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, is there anything else?
Your Honor, just for clarification, did the court reinstate the existing bond or did they just reset it at the 12,000?
I'm resetting at $12,000. If you call the bondsman and the bondsman wishes the bond to reinstate it, then the court will order it as a reinstatement.
Okay.
All right, is there anything else?
Nothing from defense, Judge.
All right, and counsel, if you have that information for the bondsman later today, just let the clerks know.
I know the bondsman was also his attorney, so I do not anticipate them wanting to go back on.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Maybe excused. Or I have another one, but I'm need to speak with.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Daniels, Dr. Judge.
All right, just give me one moment.
I don't have my laptop. Be the best way for each talk. I can maybe get on the one here.
Oh, you, okay,
Is this just on Luis Dillion's bond hearing?
yes.
Okay,
Do you need to speak with him?
please, ma'am.
All right, Patrick, if you'll mute yourself, the attorney for the state wants to speak to you by phone. All right, he's
Okay, thank you,
ready.
Judge.
You're welcome.
Hunter, do you have my number?
I do now, sir.
Okay, thank you.
No, just give me a moment. And state on Gage, do you need your document back? All right, thank you. Oh, Norma?
Yeah.
Could you make sure that Mr. Gage has a bond? I'm sorry, has a reset form, please?
Amigo, hola. Dynamite. No.
Oh. Oh.
Don't you said December 4th, correct?
Yes. It should already be in the system.
Man, I'm in the second row.
All right, who's next?
Page 11. Fifth one down and page 3, it's actually on the batch.
All right, Audrey Bash. Good morning. All right.
On this
Uh,
case, we're still waiting for a PSI interview to occur. In the meantime, Ms. Bash has taken additional classes, and this gives her additional time to take a few more classes, and she's currently enrolled. There's a verification letter that she's doing more substance abuse classes.
All right,
And we're-
so on this case, does anybody want to see if the court can get an expedited PSI?
That would be great, Judge.
All right, so just give me a moment, and I'm gonna see if I can get this. It would have to be at the beginning of December.
That would hopefully mean that they're back here before Christmas.
Yes.
That's the goal.
All right, so let me make a phone call and then we'll see if we can get that done.
Yes, Judge. You want Ms. Bash to have a seat?
Yes.
Yeah. And make copies of 4 pages in the back. Is that okay?
Yes, that's okay. After December 4th? All right, what date?
Yes.
Is December 12th okay? All right, Ms. Bash, we'll have you back on December 12th. All right, I'm sorry that there was a communication mix-up, but we'll have it done by then. All right, thank you. December 12th. And Ms. Abrams, I just sent him a text message, so hopefully that's good. No. So I think that's enough time.
So to repeat, I'm sorry, the focus of Friday should be December 11th.
Could somebody have Joseph Stateson come back? Thank you. And Deputy Laura, would you let her know it's December 11th? Thank you. He's fast.
Yeah, I'm calling and I'll text you.
Are y'all ready on Deleon? All right, Mr. Deleon, if you'll come down. Good morning, Mr. Deleon. All right, does anybody have a copy of the motion to revoke?
I do, Judge, but it's full of notes.
Okay, let me see. I can pull it up in the email. Ms. Abrams sent it. It's just, sometimes it's easier seeing the paper.
I wouldn't want to expose this court to the prejudicial notes that I have here.
Oh, let's not do that. And Mr. Deleon, I'll be reviewing the motion to revoke, not to decide whether or not things are true, but just to make a decision on if I were to grant your motion for a bond, that the conditions I set are appropriate. Okay. And Mr. Ballantyne, I'm creating breakout rooms, but do not go to the breakout room. It's for someone else.
Understood.
Ms. Abrams, do you have a copy of the motion to revoke on Mr. DeLeon? I don't see it.
Yeah, clause number, I don't think it's listed in MTR.
All right, it's DC 20.
I'm printing it for you, Rick.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I already had it pulled up.
Rick is anticipating. I like it.
Teamwork, good.
Yeah, it makes the dream work. All right, while they're printing it out, the court is calling 2024 CR 3774 State versus Luis DeLeon. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense? For the defense?
Patrick Ballantyne for Mr. DeLeon.
And are you Mr. DeLeon?
Yes, ma'am.
State, any objections to the defense appearing by Zoom?
Judge.
And Mr. DeLeon, do you have any objection to your counsel appearing by Zoom?
No, ma'am.
All right, you are here. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're here requesting that a bond be set. Is that correct, defense?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, and it's the court's understanding that you all have reached an agreement?
We have.
Judge, but perhaps not two conditions.
All right. Any witnesses with regards to conditions for the court to set?
Yes, Your Honor, we would call Mr. DeLeon.
All right, Mr. DeLeon, if you could raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Louis DeLeon.
All right, defense, you may proceed.
So, Mr. DeLeon, the court is presently considering whether to grant you a bond on this motion to revoke, what that bond should be set at, but she also needs to know if there's any special conditions that need to be imposed as a condition of your bond. I'm going to ask you about a couple things in particular. First, I want to start with any history of mental illness that you might have. Do you have, or have you had in the past, a diagnosis for any mental illness or disease?
No, sir.
Are you receiving or have you received in the past any treatment or therapy for mental health issues?
No, sir.
Okay, I want to ask you also about substance and alcohol issues that you might have. Have you ever received any treatment or counseling, whether court-ordered or voluntary, for any substance abuse or alcohol abuse issues?
No, sir.
Okay. You're under oath, and can you affirm to this court that you do not have an issue with substance or alcohol abuse?
No issue, sir.
Are there any
Alright.
other I'm sorry, are there any other special conditions that you're aware of that this court might need to impose as a condition of your bond?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you, Judge. I'll pass the witness.
Any questions?
If I may just talk about procedurally, the new case, Judge, not the substance of the new case.
Yes, can you tell me the name of the complainant?
In the new case, Judge,
Yes.
it is Ms. Natalia Aguilar.
All right.
Mr. DeLeon, did you get picked up in a bond set August of 25 this year from the new assault case?
Yeah. Yes.
You get arrested?
Yes.
In August?
Yes.
They set a bond.
Yes.
And then was that bond forfeited?
I'm not sure, honestly. I believe last I heard it was like 4,000.
Did you get rearrested in that case?
On it's in August.
Yes.
I turned myself in for the MTR.
You turned yourself in for the MTR.
Yes.
Were you aware that there was a failure to appear in September?
No. When I talked to my probation officer, it was August 27th, I believe, and she said that she was gonna, I guess, I don't know what it's called, but essentially she was gonna, so that there was no violation, she was gonna essentially, I don't know, waive it or something like that. And then once I turned myself in, everything would sort itself out.
Or they set that bond again, September the 4th?
I'm not sure, sir.
No additional questions, Judge.
All right. So do you all anticipate this being a contested hearing?
Unsure.
Well, Your Honor, I guess you've looked at the MTR at this point. There's a new number 1 that would be contested. The number 2 allegation, I need to confer with my client, but I don't know that that would be as contestable. So I am.
All right,
That,
Ms.
that's the best
Ferguson.
I can tell the court today.
All right, this is going to be set for a contested hearing. Ms. Abrams, are you able to have, if there's a need for an officer, are you able to have that officer here? We can put it on December, either December 9th or December 16th. All
Judge,
right,
oh,
yes.
okay. Is December 11th available? Because I have some other cases in your court that day.
All right, let me see. Ms. Abrams, is December 11th?
Yes, sir.
All right, December 11th. And Yaya, could you do a reset form for contested hearing? So your contested hearing is going to be December 11th. You need to be here. If you're not released, you will be brought over from the jail. So the court is going to follow your agreement. Bond is going to be set at $50,000. There's to be no contact with the complainant and the alleged new number one. And state, do you believe you'll be able to contact the complainant to let them know he's received bond today?
Yes, Judge.
All right,
Is this the complaint on the new number one judge or the complainant on the underlying offense?
both.
We'll let them both know. And for the court, we were discussing several times.
Oh, the defense wrote on here that, that was the original bond amount, correct?
The original was 50,000. That's correct.
That's what was written on. I thought that was the agreement. So do y'all have an agreement or no?
I think we did, Judge, accept that.
All right, then the court will follow your agreement. The court will set your bond at $75,000. As I said before, there's to be no contact with the complainant and the allegation of the new number one. And of course, there's continued no contact with the complainant for the instant case. Do you understand? All right. So parties, if this is going to be contested, you all need to be prepared for a contested hearing on December 11th.
Yes, ma'am. Judge, the state further was asked for GPS, but that part was not.
All right. Mr. Valentine, the state is asking for GPS. You're opposed?
We oppose that, Your Honor. We don't believe it's a necessary condition in this case.
All right. And state, what is the reason for your request of GPS?
The underlying offense, Judge, for which he was placed on probation earlier this year, fled to indecent assault, and was bled down. So he's only been on supervision for 6 months, 5 months, 6 months before he's rearrested for this new offense, which is another violent offense on the state. He is a danger to
All right. And defense?
I'm having a little trouble hearing Mr. Morris, but I believe the concerns he's expressed would not justify anything like full house arrest. I don't think that GPS is necessary. This is not an instance of some sort of assault or improper contact with the victim in the case before the court. So, Your Honor, we would either ask that GPS not be imposed and that issue be left to the misdemeanor court's discretion handling the new number one, or if the court does see fit to impose GPS, it be tracking only with to monitor any contact that he might have with the two no contact subjects in the case.
All right. This is what the court will do. There's a $75,000 bond, which is agreed to by both parties. There's to be no contact with the complainant in the instant case or in the allegation of the new number one. There's to be partial GPS, waive fees, and that is for attorney consultations. Is there anything else?
I think for the state judge.
So,
Judge, may I ask that that partial be extended to any employment provided proof of employment is provided to the tracking provider? Or
once there is employment that has been obtained, then the court will consider that at that time.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. So what that means is you're allowed to go speak with your attorneys That is it. So if you drive to your attorney's office and you see an HEB and you're like, I should stop at the HEB, you're not allowed to do that. You must leave from wherever you're stationed with your GPS. If it's at your home and you have an appointment with your attorneys, pretrial services is going to want to know of that appointment. And then you are to leave there without making stops to meet with your attorneys. Do you understand? Is there anything that you do not understand about the court's orders? All right, so you'll be back on December 11th. That will be for a contested hearing. Both parties will be prepared to proceed at that day. All right, is there anything else from the state or the defense?
Nothing from the defense. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, you're excused.
Francisco Alvarado, Rosina. Yeah.
All right, anyone else ready?
Yes, let's take 7, Bell. Lincoln.
Lincoln Martins. All right, have they brought him out yet?
Yeah.
All right. Is there any attorney here on the docket who has a client that is on bond and you're ready? Or you have a client who's in custody and you're ready? So,
We have a.
well, I mean, so who is ready?
I did it 10:05.
Just 1 second. Who's on the list? Lewis said he signed in at 10. Who is there anyone before Lewis?
Mr. Porter,
Robert Porter. Who do you have?
each 12 second one down. Don't. Porter.
All right, is this a motion to revoke?
It is, and we're ready.
Okay. All right, the court is calling Isaiah Johnson or Asai Johnson. Could our parties announce for the record? Could I have a file stamp for a motion to revoke, please?
Ready to go forward.
Okay.
And
So
Mr. Porter?
You're not here.
Oh, it's not.
Okay, then we have to set it for contested.
All right, this is going to be contested.
It is. I'm ready for my contestant right now.
Okay. All right, so we're setting this for a contested hearing. All right, Mr. Johnson, your contested hearing will be set in December. All right. Is there going to be any objections to witnesses appearing by Zoom?
Yes.
All right.
Your Honor, we leave probation officer from Florida to testify with a single allegation, so we'll have to see if we can accommodate.
Okay. All right. If you all confer on well, let's do this. On this case, Ms. Ferguson, if you recall it for the first week in December, and at that time states you'll need to be able to tell the court when you'll be ready for a contested hearing and making arrangements for the person in Florida to be here.
Yes.
All right, we'll see you back on December 4th. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Good.
It's Johnson. Please.
I'm ready on my other one, too, Judge.
I'm sorry.
I'm ready on my other one.
Bring him up. Who is it?
Avelino Lopez. This is the one judge that we pledged, you gave them the deferred, but you set it for a restitution hearing and also wanted to see what the results of the probation is recommending setting.
All right, and who's your client? What's your client's name?
Abelino Lopez.
Could I have the file on Abelino Lopez, please?
I mean, safety, not Senate, safety. He's already done a paperwork.
Okay, 14.
Yes.
There's no files.
All right.
Docket and the plea.
All right, thank you. All right, Ms. Abrams, on this case, is there a top recommendation?
Judge, so for him, the top recommendation is for him to go to safe P. The original conditions indicate for him to go to safe P if not accepted into felony drug court.
Mhm.
As we are aware, felony drug court is not accepting any new clients at this time. So I did get the safe P documents, everything signed this morning.
All right, so you will be going to Safe P. All right, do you have any questions about anything? Please take advantage of that program and internalize it. And when you're released from Safe P, make sure you follow through because a lot of people tend to drop off and not go to aftercare, but you'll need to do that. You understand? And if there's anything that you need and you feel as though probation is not addressing it, once you're released, you can come back to the court. You understand? Thank you. And there's a restitution issue?
Yes, Judge, you said it for restitution.
Yes.
We did receive an itemized bill on theirversity, but without getting into what the bill will be. Our complainant has been using residential treatment as well, so we are unable to communicate with him. We're communicating with the Mexican, which is his sister. She did inform us that she believes that he had on Medicaid, but for some reason, the hospital bill is not paid. So we're still trying to gain clarity on that, of whether hospital bills are going to be covered by Medicaid, and then if not, I think we need to get them connected with prime victim compensation so that the bill can be reduced if states need the hospital for the defendant.
All right, so what we can do, Mr. Porter, after he's completed Safe P, if there's no objection, we can address the restitution issues.
There is an objection because we're set for restitution hearing today. You don't have any witnesses to go forward, then there should be no restitution. But if that's what the court wants to do, I
Yeah.
understand.
All right, and then state, of course, if you have the items before he's released from Safe P, and if the state and the defense, if you all can reach an agreement, then we can take care of that and have your client by Zoom.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, if you'll put this, we're just going to put it in February because everyone should have some information by that point. So we'll put it in late February for restitution hearing.
Let's see, sir, I could do February 24th. Judge,
Yes?
So we're on the same page, he may not be on the same page like that.
No, I understand. It's for them to see if they have the Medicaid and all of that. Okay. All right, who's next?
Take 10 for one.
What time did you sign?
Huh?
What time did you sign?
I don't know. But we did. That huge. That's huge.
Darren Villarreal.
If she's present, counsel. Nothing for.
All right, just one moment. All right, where are we on discovery?
Judge, we should have discovery.
there's a misdemeanor out of the same incident. I've gotten discovery through that. I know that I've gotten an offer from the state. We've discussed the case. I'm sorry, I have not gotten an offer because we've discussed the case. The state needs to look at the video before they can make an offer. So we're asking for some time to get that done.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, if you'll set this in the second week of December and state at that time you need to be prepared to tender an offer.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes. All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Fine.
All right, who's next?
Page 6, second one, Erickson.
Eric Simmons. Eric Simmons going once. Eric Simmons.
Eric, come on up.
Hello. I'm doing great. How are you doing? All right, today is plea deadline date. Have you all reached an agreement or is this going to be a jury trial?
So here's the deal, Judge. There were some CPS records that I just received the disc today. There was also an issue with some body cam that they say has been uploaded to e-discovery. I didn't get them when I downloaded everything, but they say they're uploaded, so they have made an offer. We're not willing to accept that right now. But if we could just reset for the big bargain deadline, see what happens with that new discovery.
All right, this will be your final plea deadline date. Ms. Ferguson, set this for the last week in December, please. That we're here. All right, that will be your final plea deadline date. Counsel, you'll need to provide them with a thumb drive, maybe.
Oh, no, I've got the, for the body cam.
Yes.
Yes, Judge.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Thank you, Judge.
Who's next?
Page 4, fourth one down. Matthew Ryan.
And have they sworn in Henry? I've given the paperwork.
All you got in the discovery and the judge, I haven't received anything.
All right, and you said page 4, who?
Fourth one down, Matthew Maher.
Matthew Maher?
Any questions?
Yes.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. All right, today is plea deadline date.
Yes, Judge, we have a plea date on a misdemeanor that will dispose of this case as January 7th in order for him to finish.
Okay, why was that like January 7th? Because we were here in October, and then there was a plea deadline date for November 3rd. Then there was the misdemeanor case that you all were supposed to work out. And then today is the day for.
I understand, Judge. We've worked out the misdemeanor case. There's some classes that are as a part of that deal that I was unaware of when I talked to you. I understand that we need to set it for trial. And I'm just asking, my request would be we set it on the day that we're supposed to plea, because I anticipate it being resolved, but we're at the
When is
pleasure of the
that?
court, January 7th.
All right, Norma, recall this for January 8th. And that's going to be, well, just one moment, not January 8th, Ms. Ferguson. Do it for January 12th, and that's your jury trial date and plea deadline date. If things are taken care of before then come back.
We'll come back and hopefully we'll be here on the 7th to let you know.
All right, thank you.
May we be excused once we get that?
Yes,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Who's next?
I think I am, Judge.
Who's next?
For everyone else, Escalante, page 14.
All right, Jose Escalante.
Or just got them backwards.
All right, thank you.
Both mine.
Have you conferred with the state?
I have, Judge. It's really just a clarification of a previous order you already entered, Judge. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. So he's asking for contact with his minor children and the motion. Is there going to be any objection?
Did you previously granted that? The problem is in the order, you gave him permission to have supervised contact with his children, which we're not objecting to that.
Mhm.
But you also ordered that he cannot have any overnight stays with children. So GPS is interpreting that to mean even if he's supervised, the kids can't sleep in the house with him. So him and the family are having to sleep in separate quarters.
All right. It's going to have to be supervised. All right. Is there anything else?
That's all we have on the Judge.
All right. Thank you. All right. You too. And if you bring up your other client. All right. And you're David Solomon. Join us. All right, there's a motion to modify bond conditions. Is there an agreement or no?
This is a case we just finished, I believe, last week. Down to get the date view on the 14th. Down to Navajo's court where we did one. And Judge Navajo ordered partial GPS, a bond of 50,000, no contact order with complainant, and no possession of firearms.
Okay, all right. Court is calling 2023 CR 2677 State versus David Duenas. Could I have parties announced?
Raymond Martinez, Mr. Duenas.
And are you Mr. Duenas? All right, defense has filed a motion to modify bond restrictions off record. State is stated they're opposed to tracking only. All right. And you're stating that Judge Nahara did order partial GPS for employment or no?
Yes, for employment.
So counsel, what is the issue with partial for employment?
Judge, problem is that Mr. Duenas sells cars, and as you know, car salesmen are constantly on the go, test driving, moving cars, etc. And so with partial, he's allowed to go to the dealership, but he can't leave and actually do his job. So, and in the past, when he's been on GPS, he's been allowed to do tracking for the same reason. He's been in the car business for a long time. The second issue, Judge, is he needs to travel outside of Fair County, sometimes to deliver cars to other dealerships in other cities and or bring them back. And so we're asking for a travel permit within the state of Texas.
And the state would object based on the charge, the underlying charge, Your Honor, this defendant did shoot at somebody. I believe, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it was his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend that he was shot at. And then on this case, he picked up a new case for choking. And so we believe that this defendant is closer to and we believe that on that basis.
All right, any further argument, counsel?
No, Judge, I mean, the underlying MTR, Judge, that was a trial case before a jury, and that's already been resolved. On the MTR, we're set for contestant in December. He's gonna have a whole month out of work if he doesn't get these modifications.
Okay, all right. The motion to alter the main conditions is denied. Is there anything else? Nope. All right, thank you. Who's next?
We have 6, 7 down.
Mr. Cubillos.
Cubillos?
All right, so has the sealed family violence case been taken care of?
It has not, Judge, and Ms. Jones was looking, yeah.
Ashley Jones for the state. Your Honor, I did look into the case. It has not been assigned an intake prosecutor yet. It was just filed with our office, I believe, in September of 2025. And so it's going through the process of putting a file jacket and uploaded to our system. I do not have enough information on that case to confer with defense on that.
All right, so when are you gonna have information?
Your Honor, I put in a request for several, for police reports so that I could get more information. And then I put in an email to our file officers so I could see what it is.
All right, counsel, will you be here the second week of December?
I will, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, set this for the second week of December. And that will be for discovery. And if you don't have the information, you all will need to present on the record the reasons why that is information is not available for defense, who has it, and they'll need to come down to explain why the defense doesn't have it. What date? All right, we'll be back on December 11th.
Thank you.
Thank
Judge.
you. All right, who else?
On page 6, first one is Rose and Bullets.
Israel Gonzalez.
Oh, yeah, Judge.
Yes. Why were you late for court?
I went to the one downstairs at Essence. When I knew it.
All right, so here's the thing. What court did you have downstairs? Which court?
Forgot that I got a new judge. So
Okay.
I went to the wrong one.
All right, so now you know where it is. You should have already known where it was because you've been here before. So do not make that mistake again, all right? All right. State, were you able to tender an offer in this case? It's Israel Gonzalez. And I believe this is going to be family violence as well.
He just got indicted on another case, Your Honor, which has just been handed the indictment.
Okay. And is that through family violence?
Yes.
Family
Well,
violence.
Yeah.
You have Israel Gonzalez. Do you, with regards to that case, are there CPS records?
You'll give me just one moment.
Sure. And while they're looking for that, do y'all have all of the plea paperwork on Henry?
Yeah.
I printed most of the plea bargain, everything good. I think we're waiting on the app and the cert of appeal.
Is that the only thing that's missing, the cert of appeal?
Yes, and the application for first.
All right, if there's an issue with that coming through, we can just put it on the record that that's what she's applying for.
Okay.
And we'll put unable to sign due to whatever is happening with the emails. Is that the only thing that's pending? Yeah, is that the only thing that's pending?
I haven't received any of the paperwork other than the steps and disposition, acknowledgement, sorry.
So you don't have the court admonishments?
I don't have the admonishments or anything else.
No, it's all signed.
I signed it.
I know, I got the completed email.
Question my, that's just.
Counsel, on your case, I anticipate we're gonna have to do that at 1:30. They will have your client sworn in and we'll be ready to proceed and you can appear by Zoom.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. I'll let her know.
I'm just waiting for information.
Okay. I have three clients.
All right.
Then I have 8
Oh,
in
you're back.
Atascosa waiting for me.
Gonzalez's case, I did not personally confer with defense counsel, but I can review it and make an offer if that's.
Well, he has another case.
Yes.
That's another second degree felony with family violence. Okay. Yes. So this is what we're gonna do. Norma, recall this for the last week in December. State at that time you need to be prepared to make a global offer.
December what?
And state on that case, that family violence, if there's CPS records, you need to obtain those. If there are phone records, mental health records, school records, you need to obtain those.
Yes, Ryan, I apologize. It's pulling up. I do believe it's not.
And Your Honor,
It's not
I
united
also
yet,
have,
so it's just-
Yes.
also have the issue, my client's been on GPS monitor since April. Of the alleged, the second crime, offense that he's been indicted for. And I filed the motion to remove the GPS, but it was in the wrong court because it was not indicted yet. So I would ask court to take up that, but I guess I would have to file the hearing, the motion so we can set the hearing so you can hear.
Yeah, and what I can tell you, if he has all of these cases that are on different dates, there needs to be a good reason for GPS to be removed because let me just tell you, I don't take any of these offenses as you're guilty beyond a reasonable doubt because I have not had anything presented to me. But what I can tell you, if you have a felony bond and you are alleged to have committed a new offense, then maybe GPS is where you need to be. You understand? All right. Do you have any questions about anything?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Once you sign the reset form, you are excused. All right. Thank you.
You're sign right there. Sign right there. Yeah.
Who's next?
Page 5, third one down, and Enrique Jacobo. Let's interpret it.
Hold on.
All right. Is the interpreter here?
Yes.
Have a seat, sir.
Enrique Jacobo?
Apollo?
Huckaba? Okaba?
Morning,
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm gonna have to work on that one. All right, today's plea deadline date. Have you all reached an agreement?
Not yet, Judge. We've actually filed a motion to suppress on the matter. I think it would be a dispositive matter or motion, excuse me. Pending that, I think there could be a plea after that, but
All right, is the motion dispositive?
I believe so, Judge. Yes.
All right. All right, state.
Yes.
They're saying that they want a motion to suppress and it will be dispositive. All right, are you able to do this before the new year? You mean December? All right, Ms. Ferguson, if you can put this for a motion to suppress second week in December, please. Let's see, just one moment. State, are you all okay with having this on the 12th? That's a Friday. Would that be easier than the 11th? All right, Norma, put it on December 12th, please. All right, thank you. And I did that because I think it's gonna be, it will be easier because we have an interpreter and there are a lot of moving parts.
Sure.
All right, thank you.
Understood. Thank you, Your Honor.
And if you could sign an acknowledgement of discovery before you leave.
Absolutely.
Maybe excuse me.
Yes. Thank you.
Sir. Sir, you're just like-
That's on page 11, Judge. Second one down, Miguel Contreras.
Yeah. Nifa,
Yes, sir.
is Julius Martinez here?
Yes.
All right.
It's here now.
All right, thank you. Okay, you can continue conferring. I just wanted to know if he was here.
We already conferred, Your Honor. On Mr. Martinez, I just want a December 2nd, plea.
It's on page 15, Judge,
Thanks.
first one.
And why can't that be done today?
Page 6, I'm sorry.
Well, unless I can come back tomorrow, Your Honor, because I have 8 people waiting for me in Atascosa, so I gotta go from here to Atascosa, and we can come back tomorrow.
All right, complete the plea paperwork and you can appear by Zoom because today is his plea deadline date and he was late for court.
Okay, yes,
Thank
Your Honor.
you. So that's gonna be 1:30. Zoom,
Okay.
yes. Miguel Contreras. Hi, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
All right, are you all ready to proceed on the MTR?
We are, Your Honor.
Court is calling 2024 CR 012263, State versus Miguel Contreras. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
And Lauren left in for Mr. Contreras.
All right, and are you Miguel Contreras? Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Miguel Contreras Jr. who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 012263 for the offense of evading arrest detention with a previous conviction on January 23rd, 2025 for a period of 4 years? Is that you? All right, state.
Petition for court and their county corrections defendant Miguel Contreras Jr. did then and there fail to report supervision officer as directed for the months of July and September 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true? State.
Please abandon their statement, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4? Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is,
Yes, Judge, it is for the court to deny the state's motion and alternate amendment conditions for mental health.
he's, not to interrupt, but he's already completed his mental health, so the agreement was for him to do the outpatient dual diagnosis intensive program, is that correct?
Judge, the recommendation and agreement is for him to be placed on the mental health initiative caseload and for him to complete the dual diagnosis outpatient program.
Thank you.
All right, thank
That's
you.
what I tried.
All right, you want to raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
I'm Miguel Contreras.
All right. Mr. DeLeon, do you need a cough drop? Okay. All right. So what has been going on with you?
I was staying at my brother's, but it didn't work out there. Well, him getting like a power attorney over me or whatever for helping me with this.
All right. So I'm going to give you a choice. I don't know if you'll be successful in this probation or not. My hands are sort of tied with the different programs that I can have available to you because there's a lack of funding. There's a lack of placement. Now, I can follow the agreement that has been reached, or I will sentence you to 8 months in the state jail facility. So do you want me to follow the agreement?
Yes, please.
Okay. So the court will deny the motion. Alternate amend conditions to include MHI plus outpatient treatment with dual diagnosis. And Ms. Abrams, because there may be issues with him, can you make sure that they do the field visits? And so there'll be field visits 1 time per month until further notice. And we're doing the field visits to make sure that you stay in compliance, okay? I want you to be successful at this.
And I don't know if the court could order, or, but I did tell him to ask for employment resource or help with that, as well as housing assistance.
All right, so employment resources and any housing resources. And there is a program, I want to say it's called Build Back Brighter, something of that nature. They can help with housing as well. They're a nonprofit, but they may be able to help you.
I'll Google it and maybe write the information down.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes. Who else is ready?
Martin's, Judge. I'm ready on 3 things. Keep knocking them out.
Yeah, who's ready?
Page 3, fifth one down to Rogelio Ibarra.
Mr. Ibarra. Guess I didn't put my plea on that plea. Guevara, I didn't put the plea on.
All right, what is happening with your case, counsel?
Judge, we had requested some discovery. We did receive some partial discovery from the lab, but we're still in need of the rest of it. I've spoken with the state on that. And I believe we should hopefully work towards a resolution soon, but I don't know how soon it's gonna be for us to get that.
And what discovery is outstanding?
It is gonna be like similar to blood discovery. The process in which the lab evaluates any PG2. There's gonna be process, there's gonna be a number of things I've requested from them. And I've received that. I've only received a chain of custody law.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, let's set this for the last week in December. Let's see where we are in discovery. All
Thank
right.
you, Judge.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you excuse. And Mr. Ibarra,
Yes, ma'am.
what time is court? Why were you not here? All right, so here's the thing. How old are you? You're 18. Court starts at 9. You need to make sure you're here at 9. You understand? All right, thank you. Ms. Lufton. Hi, okay, all right, thank you.
Or not, just on page 7, fifth one down.
Lincoln Martins. Hello.
I don't have a clause number for Adrian. Thank you. All right. Okay.
All right, what is happening with Mertens?
Yes, Judge, we're here for discovery. We are in need of about 1 terabyte worth of discovery. I need to provide a drive to them. I don't have one available today, but I can get one to them. But there's about 1 terabyte worth of videos that I need.
All right, and your other client is coming back on the
15.
All right. Norma, recall this for the 15th to make sure that they have discovery. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
I wanted for that.
Oh, thank you. You too.
I have a plea.
Yeah, the court is going on recess.
It's agreed, is recommended for her to sign.
All right, you can appear by Zoom.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, that was for Nifa because she's out of county.
Yeah, I'm going out.
All right, thank you.
All right. Thank you.
I've already talked to her.
I'm asking for a reset on Mr. David Hernandez.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so I need to like come in and ask for the reset. Gotcha. And that's